Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. It's time to hang out with Rob, Mike, and Dunya. Whatever you don't want to say, they will with no chaser. Take a shot and let's have a drink. Is hashtag squad goals still a thing? Because they are. Let's go.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to
Hello.
CTG, Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. We're all here this evening to bring you another thrilling episode. 248?
248.
248. Yep, I knew it.
You got it.
I'll be trying to throw it in there with
No.
we are doing an episode kind of where we're just talking as ourselves. I don't know, Tequila can explain it a little bit better. We got some topics.
It's called Let's Talk About It.
Let's talk about it, yeah.
And it's different from our chit chat because the chit chat is just randomly talking. So
Yeah.
this one we all came up with a specific title. That's something that maybe mean something heavy and close to us or whatever. And they just gonna broach the topic. And we're going to have a conversation about that one specific topic coming from
And
each
we're
of us.
all going to talk about it.
Yeah,
but
we all know, yeah.
We're all going to talk. It's not a dissertation per se. Yeah. Anyway, before we get into it, Tequila, how was your week?
My week was groovy.
Not groovy.
Yeah.
What, you get the clear? Well, okay, I'm glad you had a groovy week. No explanation.
Groovy ain't it?
Just not for people after that were born after 1990. Google it. Get a groovy week, y'all. How was your week, Cognac?
My week was good as far as Harper Rose is really into s'mores, whatever however you want to pronounce it. S'mores, whatever. And we got her a specific s'more apple, and she refused to eat it. But apparently she had a sleepover, and she ate it with her friend, and was like,
Yeah, was her friend wanted to try it?
right. Well, I told her this, I guess, share with your friends. So it was cool. She ate it before it expired. Because, those type things.
Is that your week or Harper's week?
No, I'm just saying, I was glad she enjoyed it.
Okay, so it made you happy that you picked. Well, how do you know how much it costs? Because I paid for it. I got the receipt.
Okay, how was your week?
My week was really good. Still enjoying my new job. Not the traffic. I got to start checking the Texans schedule. I got to work from home those days, or leave early to work from home because I can't do that again. But still enjoying it. I am loving. It's not just appreciation, but consideration, being cared. Let me ask you, or hey, how do you do this, or how do you think this should go? And I dig it. Yeah. So good week for me.
And your shoes are different.
It was not 6'7". What's that? Because I have for the young kids. I don't know.
Sound like you had a groovy week too.
I didn't want to say groovy. I wanted to sound cooler and younger than you. Anyways, yeah. Before we get into our let's talk about it, we got a couple of segments.
What the fuck with the girl?
Alright, so my what the fuck goes to Bad Built Beach Blonde Barbie Marjorie Taylor Greene, in Jasmine Crockett's words, who was preparing to resign in January. She decided to go against her cult leaders and basically be like, this is not what I signed up for in the government. This is ridiculous. People are hurting. you know, this is the same girl who said Jews were shooting lasers at us and all kinds of things. I've talked about her several times. But now she's going against them, and crazy thing is she had to hire more security because our orange man in Trump is basically blasting her, and so she's being threatened to be killed by the people that she supported all of this time. Yeah, it's crazy. You know, she's been coming after the left, or I don't even know who's left or right anymore, but she's been coming after people who don't like Trump for years. And then the moment she says something like, I just want this to be different, those people on whoever she's been defending all these years with her dumbass shit are threatening to kill her. So who's violent? But anywho, nobody fucking cares. Okay, maybe you did. You know what do they give you when they put you out with like chloroform, a smelling salt? Maybe you got your smelling salt. Who knows? But you made a lot of fucking money in trader deals. So maybe you're ready to go home.
Smelling salt usually is way
I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay, well she's been chloroformed to me, and now all of a sudden she's acting like she's awake and sees the bullshit. That's what I'm saying. So what the fuck to you?
What the fuck?
I explained it correctly. I promise you. When you re-listen, I explain it perfectly correct. Next segment.
Joking with Cognac.
Okay.
So y'all are probably gonna see this episode after Thanksgiving, hopefully, and y'all's bellies are full of joy and laughter.
No, we need to watch it before and after Thanksgiving.
Well, no.
Thanks, guys. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just tell a
because
joke.
it's both tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. Well, it's a good Thanksgiving, Jim.
Okay, just tell it.
So, what is the turkey's ringtone?
What is it?
Wing, wing.
Oh my god. Every time I come around your city, wing,
Wing,
wing.
wings.
No, it was cute. Ish. Wow. Okay. Alright.
I don't get it.
Wing, wing.
Wing, 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 wing.
Like bling bling, you know the song bling bling? Every time I come here, I used to be bling bling. A turkey's ringtone is wing wing.
Wing, wing.
Turkey wings.
Wings. Yeah.
Gobble gobble.
Okay.
Okay, well that's fine because you get a lot that I don't get. So there we go.
I can see if turkeys was the only bird with wings. It
It was a Thanksgiving joke.
Yeah, okay.
Tequila,
Yeah.
damn. There's no. Is there another holiday that has birds? I can't think of it. There's probably.
I'm sure there's a hundred of them.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about one that we all know.
I mean, Halloween, if you call Halloween a holiday.
It is.
So
First of all.
the raven and all that shit, owls associated with Halloween. But yeah.
You're just picking out decorations I put up, sir.
Those birds
You don't even celebrate Halloween.
I don't celebrate none of them.
Yeah.
But those birds are,
Well, you act like you do because the wing wing joke is meant for a different holiday or more.
I mean, I guess so. Could be.
the wing, like Thanksgiving.
Wing wing. I actually like it.
Christmas.
It's corny and stupid, but it's funny to me.
You told me
To
to
me.
be PC law.
I didn't have told you anything, sir. Anywho, let's get into
Let's talk about it.
tequila. You are gonna start. You're not gonna put it on me.
I'm not gonna start, but
Yeah, but you are. Because why should it be me?
it could be.
Okay, well, I'll start.
Okay, so what is your topic?
So, I heard something interesting. That we used to have empires ran by emperors. Kingdoms ran by kings.
When you say we, who put it on me?
Just in general.
Them people.
Yeah.
Them people.
Yeah.
Not here, though, right?
Hold on. So empires ran by emperors. Kingdoms ran by kings. Now they call them countries. So what are they ran by?
Cunts. Okay.
There you
That's what you want to talk about?
go. No.
Yeah, but no, we gotta
Yeah.
talk about it. That's the topic.
So
Yeah, we got a lot of cunts.
Yeah.
we got a bunch,
running
a
stuff.
bunch of cunts running shit.
Yeah.
So that was my topic.
Okay. So keep talking.
So who do you assume would be the biggest cunt running shit?
The orange guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you?
That's a weird way to approach that.
You told me to go
topic,
first.
yeah.
You told me to
So,
go first. So.
I'm a believer regardless. And ultimately, I think God is running things.
Yeah.
I think it's a plan in place, certain things that's going to happen,
Yeah.
and God is in control. And in the meantime, you have people who may think they're in control, but
Beelzebub.
but it's also
Yeah.
it's also they have their counsel. So if you don't know their counsel, you don't know who's in control. So like we got Trump. He's the president of the United States, and most people may think that the president is in control. But if he was in control, why you need so many senators and all that other shit? You know what I'm saying? Because I'll tell you this, an emperor or whatever else you name didn't have that many people up under him. From what I know. I mean, they had their cabinets and all that, but at the end of the day, they made the final decision. So I don't know who run. It could be Malaka, whatever her name is. Malaka.
Melania.
Yeah.
Melania, she's a beautiful woman.
I heard she was sleeping with us.
Yeah. So if you think he's, if you're looking at it, he's the ruler or the cunt that's running the country.
Yeah.
Um,
There's a lot of cunts. I just.
Yeah, it's just whoever influences him the most is really
his ego
running it. You know, whatever his measuring rod is to make the decisions that he make and come up with the ideas that he make. That's who's running it.
Yeah.
And it could be a little voice in his head.
That's what it is.
It could be his wife. It could be his.
It ain't his wife.
It could be his son. Whatever
Which
his
one?
name is, the youngest one. It could be anything.
The one he actually cares about.
It could be anything.
But that can go to multiple, even kings, kingdoms, emperors, so on and so forth. They've always had a council.
Yeah, everybody
Hey,
has a council.
Bread. Well, we can't afford bread right now.
Yeah, I mean, we've all sitting here and watched Game of Thrones.
But we're talking about
It's
right.
not
You're
about-
talking about right now, right?
Oh, no, okay, fine.
You,
Fair enough.
you asked us who's the
But,
biggest cunt.
but you always also say that everything like comes back to as far as like
Who always says that? Me or him?
both of y'all, I guess. I don't know.
I just say time repeats itself.
Yeah, time repeats.
Nothing's new under the sun.
Under the sun. That's
Yeah.
what I was getting at, yeah.
Well, I think that's like a saying.
Yeah.
History always
Yeah,
repeats itself.
repeats itself.
And it's biblical. Nothing's new under the sun. And that's why I asked you where, right? Because specifically, that has never happened here. So why would it repeat here?
What do you mean?
The kingdoms, the emperors, and all that. Over here, where we are, we have never had emperors and kings and all that kind of stuff.
We weren't.
So why would it repeat here?
We weren't.
So why would it repeat here?
Well, most of us
I
weren't
said
even
we weren't
supposed to be
supposed
here. They were indigenous.
We weren't supposed to what?
have that type thing.
So why would it repeat here if we never had it here?
I'm just
talking
saying.
about time repeating itself.
I'm saying it's just apparently human nature, apparently, because the Congress of the people and senators of the people and so on and so forth, and they're just like, they act like they're gods, almost.
But
Yeah,
what I'm saying
Like
is,
they can control the country.
but what I'm saying
Overall
is,
talking
yeah,
about your topic.
what I'm saying is, demographic wise, and people are swayed, and cultures are defined by demographics. You know, so if that's never been installed here, never happened here, why would it can't repeat itself here?
I never said it couldn't. What do you mean?
He's saying there shouldn't be a history to repeat.
Yeah, because you brought up history repeating itself.
No, I know.
Yeah, so
Well,
I don't think it'll repeat. I don't think it'll happen here. That's what I'm saying.
It didn't happen here, but
Yeah.
the people that are here didn't come from here, so it could repeat here. I agree.
It won't be a repeat here.
All right. Hey there, Houston entrepreneurs and small business owners. Are you starting a business or already running one, but drowning in paperwork, taxes, or bookkeeping headaches? You're not alone, and we've got some help for you. A friend of ours has launched a full-service business support solution right
Full service.
right here in Houston, called Samcom. From forming your LLC or corporation to handling your franchise tax filings, sales tax reports, bookkeeping, and even your annual income tax returns, Samcom covers it all, so you can focus on growing your business. What's new in 2025? BOI reporting, a new federal requirement that most businesses aren't even aware of. Mess it up and you could face a $10,000 fine or more. Don't worry, Samcom has you covered. Whether you're a startup, a side hustler, or scaling fast, let them take the stress off your plate. Email to info@samconus.com. That's info@samconus.com, or call 713-534-2175 to get started. That's 713-534-2175 to get started. Don't miss out. Your business deserves better, and let them get you sorted today.
Dang.
It is a repeat because it's the Europeans are over here.
But it's not.
They're repeating their history.
It's not a repeat.
Okay, they're not. They are repeating their born history is repeating. There's not repeating American history aside from the slave stuff.
It'll be a sign for you to be afraid, because that's something new happening under the sun in this demographic. That's all I'm saying.
But
you can look at how you look at
it's
it.
like an imperialism thing that they're doing.
But you can look at how you look
As far
at
as
it.
I'm concerned.
Okay.
Like they know what, hey, whispering to each other, we're gonna do this and we're gonna make money. You know, you're supposed to be the people by the people. It's no different than I'll give you coins, gold coins in Rome back in the day, and you vote on this.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'll kill you. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I mean, he literally just said that actual politicians that served in the military, you know, and I don't even know why anybody in the military is listening to this draft dodger. Him and his whole family are draft dodgers when drafts were a thing. People in the military came out and said, listen, you know what our oaths were. You know, you have to stand by the people. This is not right. And then he called for their heads to be killed. Our president called for veterans to be killed that disagreed with him. Off with their heads. Kill them. It's guillotine, whatever. The same that he did for January 6th. I mean, it's repeating itself, but it's repeating itself from the Bible. Literally. Like, you know, the Bible can go from here to here, the Torah can go from here to here. I don't care what nation it is. It's crazy. It's crazy to me.
Yeah, but in my opinion, like I said, it's not a repeat.
Okay, it's not a repeat to me. It's a repeat to me.
It's something that you should fear because it's new.
No, it's new. It's new for me too.
Yeah,
but I read about it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I read about what the fuck this is, and I'm fucking terrified. And everybody should be. Even Marjorie Taylor Greene is. So, yeah.
So like even a slavery, and Lord forbid, that's a repeat. You know? And it's a repeat. It happened here. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't start here, but it came over here, it happened here, and it's instilled here. And it'll be a repeat. But the one ruler, emperor shit here, that's new for here, and you should be afraid. If that's what you see. That's all I'm saying, because it's new.
Okay, again.
Yeah. But human nature is human nature, but it's new to the demographic. Yeah. You know the soil it's stained by blood,
Mm-hmm.
and cultures are defined by that blood that stains the soil. And, you know, people fought and died for certain things. And I just believe the demographics got a lot to do with the way people move and think. Even though human nature is human nature, but I just think that is something new here. And when you start seeing new shit happen, you really need to, you know, make peace with whoever you call God. I mean, because in the Bible, you know, it do talk about one person sticking their head up and being a world leader and making fake peace, you know, saying people saying it's peace and peace. And ain't no real peace. It's just a pacifier for them to push their agenda.
Yeah.
Yeah, wherever they rule.
That's in the Torah too.
Yeah,
that's Old Testament. Yeah.
Wherever they rule, it looked like it's peace.
Yeah,
and everybody prosperous. And let's go over there and live with them, and then they turn and show you their real face, and it gets real. But
it's the wolf in the sheep's clothing thing.
Yeah, well, it's the problem is he has a lot of sheep, and I don't want to hear a lot of shit from sheep that facilitated him being the wolf. So, yeah. Anyhow, what is your topic? Tequila?
so my
Unless you
topic,
want to go last, I can go.
you can go.
I'm
gonna go. I just I had my topic. I had multiple topics, and I was narrowing it down. And then setting up and all that. Damn. Just give me a second.
Okay.
There it is. What hard truths do you prefer to ignore? So what's a hard truth that you prefer to ignore? And when I say hard truth, I'm speaking about what's something that's true about yourself and your life that you choose to ignore it because it's just so hard to deal with. But even though it's hard to deal with and you try not to deal with it, it's a truth and it's gonna be there and you gotta accept it. So what's the hard?
Why don't you start? I need to see what level we getting at here. Hard truth.
So a hard truth in my life right now that I try to ignore right now because I'm trying to downsize. I'm moving, looking to move downsize, and you know my mother's been living with me for a while. Lost my son, you know, and well, my son passed. I didn't lose him; he just passed. But now I'm thinking about downsizing and moving, and my mom mental, you know what I'm saying, and I want to be mad about it because I would rather make this next move in my life without her. You know, not without her, but, you know, by myself. And, but I can't do her like that. She ain't got nowhere to go. Well, I ain't gonna say she ain't got nowhere. I wouldn't just put her in a situation like that. So making this next move in my life, I gotta consider her. You know, and it's just one of them hard truths. I just try to ignore and just do what I gotta do to make the move with her and so, you know. But just being honest with the listeners and y'all, I wish that I could just live my life.
Have a reset.
Yeah.
Yeah, on your own. Yeah. I mean, I get that. How is your money long, Batman? Could you just do like a house next to a house?
For the decade.
Condo next to a condo, you know, something.
Oh, it's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
I mean, because even if that was the case, you know, you still have to check in, and you don't have to be there around the clock, but still have to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if I'm not there, then my sister or niece will move in and take advantage of the situation, probably. You know what I'm saying?
But you own it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But still,
Okay. We gonna figure it out.
yeah.
Okay, hard truth. Hard truth is, I realize that people, you know, I think I've said this a million times, I'm a military brat. So I grew up around all kinds of different ethnicities, races, type of people from all over the country and stuff. And I just have never cared about that shit. And to be honest, I don't care about that shit. I personally don't. But in this climate, probably over the past 10 years, just watching it, I realize people that don't look like me or can pass a certain way don't fucking get it. And it's a really hard fucking truth, and I'm tired of trying to explain it. How hard it is to watch this. You know, I tried to explain it years ago, like when my grandmother was still alive, how she was scared. And that was term one of these weirdos. She was scared. And my grandmother was a healthy age. I'm not going to give her age. She would be very mad at me. But she grew up, like, you know, these Jim Crow times and things were not that long ago. And people have met my grandmother. My niece has met my grandmother. That's still the same, like, lifetime. And she was, I've never heard her be fearful of that shit repeating itself. And she was. And I'm not a, you know, it's weird. I think people thought I was the pessimistic person because I'm like, fuck that, if need be. But I'm not a pessimistic person. I think I try to, you know, oh, life is good. Just worry about your own house and stuff. But I'm fucking, this is ridiculous, and I'm tired of explaining why it's ridiculous, especially to people that I care about, and that's a really fucking hard truth. You know, and I think we're beyond a point of dusting it under the rug. That we'll just agree to disagree. On some things, I'm not doing that anymore. This shit is crazy. My people fucking matter, and people that look like me fucking matter, and I care about people that I don't know that are being fucking kidnapped from work, kidnapped from their jobs, good, hard-working people. Sorry. You know, the whole world is a mess. It's not like, you know, there's not problems in other countries. But I'm here, and I'm fucking pissed off. And if you're not pissed off with me about it, then I don't really want to deal with you. That's how I feel, and that's the hard truth. So, I haven't even talked to one of my favorite relatives who had a child, because I think he probably joined ICE.
Okay.
Yeah.
After the fact, or prior?
Well, you know, probably before. Yeah. And that is somebody, you know, hard truth, just being honest, somebody who I had to talk off ledges from from suicide and a lot of things in their life, and we don't talk anymore because he was drinking the Kool-Aid, and and it's hurtful. But normally I'd be like, hey, what's going on? And I just don't care because I know, and I just fuck it. I'm glad that I was helpful for you during a time that you needed me, and it is what it is. I just don't care, and that's not me being like militant, because I love my non-melanated people, but we got to like the same things. Being cohesive on this shit being fucked up is very important to me in this portion of my life, and for my niece. So, and all of the children that I love, all of the children that I love aren't necessarily going to be able to pass. So, that's a hard truth for me. What's
Can I give a disclaimer on my hard truth before I Cognac go?
Sure.
I love my mom. Y'all don't want.
I love you, Mary.
I don't want to seem like that. That's one thing. I guess I can say we had a strained relationship. Probably more my fault than anybody's, but yeah, I'm glad that she is with me, and she's a blessing in my life. But I'm started a new chapter in my life when Carlos transitions, and I would like her to
do the same.
be more self-sufficient. I mean, I just look at it and maybe insensitive. She's probably around the age her grandmother was, but she wake up every morning, strong bones, sound mind, dealing with some ailments, but she get around good for her. She got a lot of life in her from where I look, you know what I'm saying? And I just wish that she would do more with the opportunities God reward her with every day she wake up, with her strong mind and capabilities that she still has. So, but
we all know you love your mom.
yeah.
It's okay to be frustrated when you're living. My mother dealt with it too.
Yeah.
Misses her mom every day, but roommate living. It's it's family, but it's still roommate living, and people gonna get on people's nerves. That's that, and I get it. Everybody knows you love your mom.
Yeah,
If she wouldn't be there.
It's not. I'm not frustrated, and she really don't get on. Well, I ain't gonna say she don't get on my nerves, but
Okay. Everybody gets on your nerves, so that's a lie.
Sometimes I feel like
I get on your nerves.
she tiptoe. she tiptoe around, trying not to get on my nerves. And
why would she do that?
Why
would she do that? If you didn't show her you got on her nerves, she got on your nerves.
Nobody should have to live like that. Try to make her comfortable. She got more space than I got, so she good. But
okay. What's your topic?
when I talk, what's your hard truth?
Truth about
Your hard
myself.
truth. Sorry.
Yeah.
My hard truth about myself is I've learned a lot to shut the fuck up sometimes, because I guess I be saying some shit. So I guess I can't leave it at that. I try not to argue with people at all, by any means necessary. I'm not an arguer.
But you love,
I guess
you love to debate.
That's my point. If you just word these words in a different way, you don't want to argue.
But he wanted to debate.
An argue to him is when someone pops off and he can't reply, but he likes to debate. A debate, you like to debate.
No, I can reply. But when somebody starts yelling at me, then I'm like, I don't want to yell back at you, so I just shut the fuck up. It's gotten to the point where I just shut down and just shut the fuck up, because there's no point. At that point, there's no point, because if you're gonna just, what the fuck, I'm you know, and the funny part is my family, they fucking love to scream at each other. They fucking love it. They eat it up. And I was always the one sitting there like, yeah, you know. And like, what do you think about it? Well, this is what, you know, like, so it's a weird thing for me to transition to just shut the fuck up. Because I've always had a loud family. I'm talking about they would call you a this and a this and a this and a this in like 50 languages, and then it act like you didn't say it by the next morning. Like, oh, okay. Like by the time the daytime came up, but you just called her a fucking this or you know whatever. I don't know. So it's kind of odd for me to be more calm because even on all sides of my families, they always used to be loud and just yell and all the shit, like the shit that would come through their mouths. I was like, did you just call me? You know, but so it's weird for me not to like have a shtick back to it, like what. And I try not to do the silly shit too. On like if we were having a serious debate, I try not to be goofy where I'm like, well, you're a son of a bitch, you know, like shit like that. Or they would do that. Like, I don't know. I just kind of grew up in that environment where they always had big debates, but always like came back together. Like loved each other. So, it's weird.
How loud is your silence?
How loud is my sounds?
You know, how loud is your silence? So you think you're being quiet and you're not arguing back.
Well, I didn't talk to all 7. I just listen to all the.
But you're not listening to what I'm saying.
He's
So,
talking about right now.
yeah, right now. You say you don't argue no more.
True.
Sometimes that silence is louder than the yelling.
Because, you know, at the end of the day, man, like, you know, it's just hard for me. Which is sad to say that, too, because I back down more because I don't want to anymore. Like I've fought so much on debates where I think that the people I'm talking to, either I'm thinking you're stupid or you're just not understanding what I'm saying. And I guess that derives from me being a kid not talking for so long because I just listened to people and I was like, the fuck are y'all talking about?
Or maybe it could be, in your mind, you debating, but in the other person,
they're not receiving.
they're not debating. It's a fucking
Yeah,
argument.
they're not receiving
It's two
my
different.
thing.
Yeah, because
So,
you think it's a debate and they think this nigga tripping.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
And I'm just debating. I'm not arguing. But in their
but
mind,
the minute somebody like curses, like starts cursing and stuff,
I don't know. I've watched you have conversations, and nobody's cursed, and you still. It's like you cower down and act like you're like a victim, but you started the debate. You call it a debate, but you actually just want the back and forth. You said this on this show a million times. We're at 200. What episode is this?
239.
239, 238, whatever.
So now
episode. No, but you said you love debating.
No.
You love debating. So if you love debating, that means you're going to.
I don't mean it that way.
Okay, no, but it's the truth because
funny.
I've known you for 25 plus years. He's known you for 20 years. You do like it. You start something, and then when you don't have the backup and somebody else does or tells you, show it to me, then it turns to you an argument, and I'm being targeted. I understand what you're saying with your family and stuff. I've seen them. I see how they talk. It's funny. You know, whatever. You know, I've been to Israel and stuff. You know, they are loud. But I think that now you found a voice. However, everybody's found a voice because we're all, most of our friends, we're all in the same age bracket. So if you start something, be able to finish it, or don't start it.
But sometimes
Don't start it.
But sometimes it gets to the point where you know the facts, but then it's like it got to the point where and that's not true, but that's not true on your perspective of things as well. Your perspective of things. And then I've always tried to be like the jokes or try to calm situations down and be the jokes for, okay, you have your facts and
Some shit people don't want to joke about
yeah,
that.
but I'm saying, people's opinions sway against some facts too sometimes. So that's all I'm saying. Like,
I mean, okay, I agree with you. It's
Yeah.
okay to just shut the fuck up
yeah,
sometimes.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, agreed.
I was about to say, you're always the one to say, just shut the fuck up. So,
That's good.
I say it to everybody.
So
Sometimes it's
I
okay to
just
shut
said
the
so
fuck
the
up.
end of the
I shut the fuck up almost all of Friday. Literally
Yeah.
yesterday.
Okay.
You know, I got annoyed and and I just shut the fuck up. I didn't have to debate. I didn't have to prove my points. I didn't, and I just.
But that's you've sent memes on saying sometimes it's okay to shut the
Yeah,
fuck
I'm not the
up.
only person. It's okay. Yeah. But also, sometimes it's okay to shut the fuck up prior to the debate or argument. You could have just not even said that.
Or don't even say
You could have
something.
just not even started it.
Yeah.
Then you didn't need to shut the fuck up.
I try not to start shit for shit.
'Cause
Okay.
I'll talk to
And
you.
the funny thing is with me is I literally don't.
I think you think
I'm
you
a
don't.
pretty chill.
I think you think you don't.
I'm pretty chill.
I think you think you don't.
You said something the other night that kind of threw me.
Okay, because I was about to give an example.
I don't try.
It's been fun.
Don't at me. No, I need to learn. Learn to live.
I don't know what we was talking about, but it came up to talking about, the topic came up about concealed, packing guns, the right to packing guns.
Okay.
And just out the blue, you said, yeah, they say more black people are getting that license. And I think that's cool, they should, as they should. And I'm like, what the fuck that
What the
mean?
fuck does that mean?
Yeah,
Because I feel like they.
but why?
But why?
Because they black. I mean, what the race got to do with
And
it?
who did they? Who you said they say? So
Yeah.
who is they talking about that? I was awake when
You was on the couch asleep.
Okay, I know I didn't do that shit.
And I said, well, I'm finna go. And that's what I said, I'm finna.
We're randomly talking.
We were just, yeah, but I'm like, why would he even say that?
But
to
you
me,
get what that means?
Yeah.
Now I know
Yeah.
that stuff.
Huh?
What does that mean? They say. Who is they? Say who? That's
but it's statistics.
Right, but if you're a debater, if you're an actual debater, who is they?
Why is
They
that?
say black
Okay.
people are getting more of theirs.
And I think they should.
And I think they
it's-
should.
It's cool. I think they don't.
What statistics show are you listening to?
Okay.
And why would you say that to the black person? What the? Okay, I needed to lay back down on the couch and go back to sleep and act like I did not hear that. Anyhow. Okay. Yeah.
But me, I keep my mouth shut. So I'm not keep my mouth shut. I pick and choose what I'm gonna get into, and but I was like, still to this day, why would Rob say that? Why would Rob say that they should? I think they should. Now, why would you say?
And
Why would you
it's
pinpoint
a
black
they.
people?
Yeah.
More
No, I said
black
I heard a
people,
statistic
Well,
about.
could you listen?
more blacks
Yeah.
are getting a concealed handgun
And
license,
they should.
and they should.
Okay.
But why?
Okay.
What about the Mexicans and the Chinese and everybody else? I mean, why gotta be broken down by race?
My bad.
Okay. Well, we can discuss that later.
I guess I can't have no random.
He gave an example. You can't have a red. If you said that in front of me, Rob, I would have lit your ass up. I promise you. And you know me.
Okay.
You know me.
Yeah, to
You
me,
were against guns 5 years ago.
but to me,
5 years ago. What
but
are you talking about?
it was kind of racist.
Oh, okay.
Now, I know you're not racist, but the
Okay.
why pinpoint who getting a license?
Because
Because we've been having guns. We don't need no fucking license.
I did.
I mean, they trying to stop us from having them because they know we're gonna pack on any goddamn way.
All right.
But
Cool.
yeah,
Fair enough. I didn't mean it to be racist.
nah, I ain't. That's how
He just said you're not racist.
yeah, it just came
But
to
the
that.
things that come out of your mouth sometimes are debatable.
Okay.
I'll use that word. And it will cause an argument with the right one. You got the right one that time.
That's like
with him. Was I awake? You'd have got it. We would have been debating.
Okay.
And you know, I just wrote it off that Rob throw that off because you like the debate.
Yeah.
So you throw shit out there to try to see if people gonna buy it.
Yeah.
So you can
Literally.
have a back and forth. Let me get a volley
Literally.
going. Let me see if I can get a volley on this.
Let me give an example too. This is just last night. So I was talking about Calvin Murphy, right?
Well,
He was on the TV. If you're not from Houston, you might not know. Anyway, I didn't know he was still alive. I thought he died, right? So I said, "Oh, he's still alive?" And I said, "That's crazy." Never liked the guy. And I said, "Didn't he like do something with his grandchild or step grandchild or something?" Just dismissed it, you know. Went to the toilet, came back out from said toilet, started doing something on my phone, and then I heard, "Did you hear me?" And I said, "No." And he goes, "I said allegedly." And I was like, "So that means you said it twice because you wanted to debate about it.
Yeah,
You wanted to debate. I didn't even hear you, and you don't know Calvin. You don't know what the fuck happened." So I'm like, "Oh, okay. So you want to talk about it? So then now we talking about it, and now it's like, oh, you know, like it was just like, because you know, like why did it bother you so much? It didn't even bother me, and I'm like a child who's dealt with sexual abuse and stuff. It didn't bother me to do this on TV. I just was like, didn't he do this? And went to the restroom, came out, and he was like, "But did you hear me?" Like Calvin's lawyer.
Because what's funny?
You should have.
What's funny to me is
What's funny?
you like lawyers. See, you always say when I say funny.
But I don't take you as a lawyer. You're corny to me as a lawyer. You're not a lawyer.
Oh.
You just want to debate. You're a politician.
Okay.
I'm a lawyer. But I just
Most
was like,
people- most
I was
politicians
peeing
are
and
lawyers.
I'm just saying, I
All
was
I said was-
peeing and minding my business,
That's all
and it was like,
allegedly.
wait a minute, I said it, she didn't respond, she didn't give me a reaction, let me make sure she heard, so I can get a reaction. Then you get your reaction, and it's like, oh, I'm just, because I'm a
Or
react.
when you start spiking the volleyball. You just hit
Yeah,
up the
yeah.
spikes.
Yeah, you know, don't get
She watches all these law stuff. And
Okay,
laws,
cool.
And so I was like, allegedly.
Okay,
We
cool.
just watch your favorite.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It was like a pass in the moment, and then you wanted to make sure you got a reaction. And then you got a reaction because you know how I feel about allegedly. We've got a whole Epstein thing going on. I don't know any woman that I don't know who hasn't been allegedly, but actually molested or in some shape or form, including myself. So I just, I'm going to have a visceral reaction to that.
But you watch Devil's
Cool,
Advocate.
but I didn't marry Keanu Reeves. I married you. Funny bunny. It wasn't funny.
Okay. I didn't say it was funny.
Okay. Well, you wanted a reaction. He's a poke the bear and then go, why is the bear going rah? That's it. So yeah, I agree with you. Sometimes guys can shut the fuck up. Maybe God blocked me hearing you say allegedly the first time. And you said, whatever, she didn't hear me. Hey, did you hear me? And there you go. Rah! Anyhow, I guess we're going to have to do this again because we only stayed on one topic.
What is your time?
No, I'm not going next. It's been like an hour. I have to go. My bladder says it's been about an hour.
Okay.
Next week.
Good way to get out of it.
Stay tuned. No, I'm ready.
So we're going to get
I'm
started.
ready, but mine's going to be long too. Because it was about. Never mind. I'm not going to say it.
Get into our third segment of the evening, where we tell you 3,000 things about us using this magnificent book titled 3,000 Questions About Me being Tequila, him being Cognac, she being the girl. This evening's on me, Tequila. I'm going to open the book, randomly select a question, and ask it. And see what kind of answers we get. I'm going to be a daredevil this evening, and I'm going to go to
He
the
didn't went to the back. Oh,
29-24. Hopefully haven't asked that before. 2924. Have you ever played matchmaker with your friends and did it work out? Yeah, I couple it for more than once. Yeah. Just not matchmaker. I ain't gonna say I played matchmaker, but I done set some bros up
Oh, hell, here we go.
to get some.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
you want to debate about it? Because that is so rude. I'm not set him up to get some.
Well, if I'm going on a date and she got a friend or a cousin or whatever,
Tell your friends to give my friends so we can be friends.
you want to roll, and she gonna give it up. I don't know if she gonna give it up, but you can try.
Oh my
You can
God,
try.
is she gonna get it?
Well, because they know I'm gonna do what I do, so
Oh,
they want to make sure they be able to do what they do.
oh my God.
So,
This is not a reflection of the
Some-
girl.
some guys was lucky. Some of my friends was lucky.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if I don't think I made any matches. I don't think there's no couples walking around right now, and they
You
can
made a night match.
yeah, they can credit their love life, their strong relationship, because Tequila hooked us up. It ain't none of that going on. You know what I'm saying? But
They had a good night.
How did y'all meet?
it might be some it might be some kids running around there because
No.
Thankful to your matchmaking.
Yeah, 'cause-
Wow.
Tequila hooked us up that one night.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but nah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever played matchmaker with your friends and did it work out, Cognac?
No, absolutely not. It was long.
I don't think I have.
No, I wasn't, but no. I never attempted, never did anything. I never pushed anybody on no line.
I don't think I have. Either.
I was trying to get it out of the.
Whatever that means. Whatever that means. I just don't. I didn't date enough to be like, oh, I dated this guy, but I think he's perfect for you. Kind of thing.
Oh, that's good.
No.
If I dated this guy.
No, I'm saying I dated this guy or I met this guy's sister is perfect for you. I don't think I've ever had that.
I've been matched though. I mean, one of my friends introduced me to his cousin, and we had a pretty long relationship. Me and his cousin. We still friends to this day. And yeah, he hooked us up. He introduced us. I ain't gonna say it because just because you introduced us, I mean it's gonna be a match. But
You don't know if in his head he wasn't matchmaking. In his head, he just didn't tell you.
Huh?
Maybe he just didn't tell you.
not because you need.
Okay, never mind.
I got a cousin. You can see if you can hit.
Oh my God. I am, okay, so matchmaking is different for everyone. Lesson. All right, let me call. I was asked to call, so let's see.
I know her answer. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, well, just let her answer.
I'm saying I
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
How's it going?
Welcome back to CTG, Cognac, Tequila, and the girl.
How you doing, Miss Murdoch?
Hi, how's everybody?
Good.
Alright.
Are you ready for this question?
I am.
I don't know your answer. Your son swears he's going to know your answer. Question 2924. Have you ever played matchmaker with your friends and did it work out?
Yes, I have.
Oh.
And did it work out? Only for a short period of time.
Why, because they just humped a lot? Like Tequila's friends?
Well, in case y'all forgot, I had fixed up Bruce with a lady from Coldwater Creek.
Oh my gosh.
And,
That's not, we said friends.
oh, well,
Oh.
you didn't say recent.
He was never your friend, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
But I have fixed up to people, and
Yeah.
usually it doesn't work.
Oh, okay. So you're not Chuck Woolery then?
No,
Okay.
not by
For,
any stretch.
for the young people, that's a show called Love Connection.
So when did you stop trying to hook people up once you realized your hookups don't work?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I still keep trying.
and her gaydar is way off, so it's
I usually try to fix up game in with straight ones.
Don't give up, Miss Murdoch. It's gonna work one day.
I know, thank you.
You might need to go to Colorado and hook up the squirrels.
Squirrel matchmaker, your new job.
Just go.
Ew. Ew. Did you hear that? His squirrel noise? Ew. Anyways, thank you so much for answering. We love you. And we'll call you next week.
Too. Have a good evening.
You too.
You too. Thank
Bye-bye. Anywho, none of us were good matchmakers, basically. Clearly. Thank you guys for listening. Okay, I'm sorry, Tequila says he is.
I'm good on hookups.
Okay, yeah. He's a hookup maker.
Back in the day,
Yeah. You know,
I might know somebody.
I might know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. Yeah. If you try to hit. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. We'll be back next week. I hope you guys have a wonderful Turkey Day. That's what I call it, because you're just eating turkey and hanging out with your family. I hope you put your MAGA family members on blast this holiday season. And love you guys.
Tell your MAGA family members this year for Thanksgiving we have ham and cheese sandwiches because just couldn't afford no turkey. Just couldn't afford no turkey.
Yeah. Anyhow.
The turkeys are sky high.
Yeah.
The groceries keep going up.
I think we should, this is just popped in my head, could we maybe volunteer
Yeah.
that day? We're off. Maybe, or the Friday or something?
Friday.
I would love to do that. Okay, anyway,
That's
sorry.
fine.
Thinking
We can
out
do
loud,
that.
guys.
Yeah.
Love you so much. Bye.
Bye.
But
Baby, you ain't got no lawn. You are such
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.